Hello YouTube. Well, you guys know I told you last week I've been reading this book series, so I want to continue that now. I've now read. There are 3 books in this series written by James Colwell, who is another YouTuber. Anyway, I'm enjoying it. So I read book 2 now. So I'm going to talk a little bit about book 2 of this series, Loving Topaz. So this title of this one is it Finding Topaz? No, Losing Topaz. Okay, first one was Loving Topaz. This is Losing Topaz. Okay, so so we met Eugene in the first book. Eugene Belu. He's from this abusive family, and please go back to the other video and get the background. But Eugene was coming out of that story. He was in the process of being adopted by another family, the Jaspers. The Jaspers, who he's been secretly having an affair with their son, who is 27 years old. Eugene was 16. Okay, so now Eugene is 17 years old. He's finding out that this guy Walid, who he's been having this affair with, Walid was having an affair with his mother also, but he found out that he's a real first class dog. So they have a big dinner to celebrate. I don't know if it's celebrating his birthday or their adoption of the kid, but he shows up with another woman. Now he's just broken up with Topaz's mother. And so he thought, that this is my boyfriend. We're having this thing, and he shows up at a dinner in a restaurant with this other woman. Okay, so Topaz lets the woman have it. His displeasure at her being there with he don't say it's his boyfriend, but he's not very pleased about it, and he's finding out that Waller's just a dog. He wants to fuck everybody and everything. I guess he would be considered a real bisexual because he does seem to enjoy these women. And he enjoys the boys. And we'll find out more about that later in a minute. Okay, so let me see what I got. Okay, so Eugene's name is no longer Eugene. He's had his name officially changed, first and last name, to Topaz Jasper. So he's technically Wallet's brother now. He's the adopted brother. So he finds out Wallet's dog. Now he meets this new guy. This new guy who is actually his age. The new guy in high school. He's an athlete, basketball player. Anyway, he's a masculine guy, and he's taking a liking to Topaz. And he's bisexual. And oddly enough, his family is actually down with it because Topaz goes and meets the family and everything, and they like him. And they know what's going on. They're a very physical type, sexual type family. But so he's got this new love affair now. This guy's name is Ty. I think you pronounce his name Tyleek. Tyleek. Rudolph. Well, last name's not important. Tyleek. He calls him Ty. He's a masculine basketball player, and he is having his thing with Topaz. All right, so they're together. Okay, so one of my favorite scenes in this book is there's a church scene. Okay, so Mrs. Jasper takes Topaz to her church to try out for the choir because he knows he can sing. He had a little scene where he sang for the group in the last book. Anyway, she knows he can sing. She takes him to the choir. Okay, so he goes and sings Jesus Loves Me, a cappella, and he brings it. Everybody is all excited. Choir members are excited. The choir director is ecstatic about it. Everyone likes it, except there's just one sister, Sister Cheryl. Now, Sister Cheryl has got 2 twins who are both in the choir, and it seems that there's a hint that her son could possibly be gay. The twins, it seems like the son is very sympathetic to Topaz, but the daughter, we got this mother and daughter again. The daughter, she calls them names and things like that. Anyway, Miss Cheryl is not having it. So she stands up and says no, that she was not in agreement. I guess they're going to vote him in. and it seems like an easy vote because he does such a good job with the song. His voice is tenor, but it's right at it also goes into soprano, so he's got a very high feminine kind of voice, and his appearance is feminine, and she just hates it, and she calls it out right at the rehearsal. And she says, "We don't want no fags in here. We don't need your kind and all this. You're going to hell." And she does all these kind of things. But Miss Jasper is no joke because Miss Jasper, when she throw the woman, Miss Sister Cheryl, actually after she goes off on this kid, this 17-year-old boy, she actually throws her Bible at him and sentences him to hell. And Miss Jasper, who is there with him, wears her out. She jumps on the woman. So this is a fighting crowd. So they boxing, fighting there at the church in the choir rehearsal. They turn it out. Okay, so but as far as I know, he doesn't go back to the choir. I think that was it. I mean, Miss Jasper kicked that lady in her ass, one of her church sisters. Anyway, so let me get back to the story. Okay, so this dude, Walid, not only is an asshole because he wants to fuck everybody, but he's an asshole because he starts talking to this kid like he's some seasoned hooker, a whore, a hoe, calls him bitch and all this kind of talks down to him like he would treat like a hood rat type thing. Wallet, and he's very jealous and possessive of his boy, and he wants to continue to have sex with him, even though he's got this woman now. He says, "Oh, this is only for appearances," but later Topaz catches him in actually humping the woman in the very act of having sex, but he still denies it. So he's just a person of very low character. But he still wants to have sex with Topaz. And Topaz is saying no, so he's getting meaner and meaner and meaner. Meanwhile, Topaz has this other boyfriend. So in a vindictive way, Wallet arranges for, and there's another kid in there. What's this other boy's name? Jeremy. Jeremy is. I'm sure I remember all of Jeremy's story, but there's another boy involved in this. Okay, so they all come to dinner. The new boyfriend, who is Ty, and Wallet, who is the Jasper's son, both the Jaspers. Um, of course, Topaz. So they're all together. They get together kind of thing. And there's a confrontation between Wallet and his boy, Ty. He didn't like Ty, or so he says. But so comes up with his plan where he's going to screw the boy's new boyfriend. So he pays, I don't know how much I should tell the story. Well, I'll tell you a little bit. So anyway, he pays this boy, Ty, to have sex with him and the other kid, Jeremy. So Topaz walks in on all this, not realizing that this boy's actually been paid to do this act, and Wallet is doing this just to get at him. In other words, he's your man, but he's making my bitch kind of thing. Anyway, this damn Wallet fucking with these little kids. They're all kids except for him, but he wants to fuck everybody. But anyway, so he arranges this to happen, and he arranges for this kid to walk in on him and see it. So anyway, this is a great story. This story, they're both seniors. Topaz and the kid Ty, the basketball player, who seems to be quite a little catch. And it's also interesting because his family is just down with it. They know that they're having sex and everything. And so this is his man, but he ends up catching him in bed with Wallet and his boy, Jeremy. So they turned it out. That was the last fight. Let me see. Blackmail. So in order for now Topaz to get back at Wallet and also maybe to this other guy, Jeremy, who he doesn't really like that much, he arranges like he's going to have a three-way with him, right? Because Wallet is still trying to have sex with him. So he acts like he's okay. I'm down with it. Me, you, and Jeremy. So when Jeremy and him are having sex, Walid and Jeremy are having sex, Topaz comes out with the camera to be quickly downloaded, of course, onto his Facebook page and things. If anything, if Walid will not leave him alone. So this is so he's blackmail. He's blackmailing him to keep his distance and to leave him alone, basically. This is his brother now. I mean, in the eyes of her parents. So anyway, so Topaz is going to college. Topaz is going to college, and Ty is going to the same college. They say that it wasn't planned that way. Ty's got a scholarship to the college to play basketball, but it's kind of the way it ends. Sort of. I don't want to give away the whole story, so I want you to go out and buy this guy's book. So the story, the series is Loving Topaz. This book is called Losing Topaz, and I believe the next one is Learning Topaz. I'm going to read the whole series. I've already decided that. So now they're all up to college. So I highly recommend the book. Support this brother, and I think you will enjoy the story. Loving Topaz, the series. Losing Topaz. This particular book is book 2, and they're all available at Amazon.com. Okay, do it.